Members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Emmett, Mayor Rell, distinguished guests, district administrators, faculty, parents, relatives, friends, and of course, the members of the class of 2022. Good evening and welcome to the annual commencement exercises for Wethersfield High School. The class of 2022 is now present and prepared for these academic ceremonies. To officially open tonight's ceremony, I am pleased to welcome co-presidents of the National Honor Society, Lena Usello and Hao Zhu.
Please rise and join us in our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please welcome the Wethersfield High School senior choir members and choraleers performing our national anthem.
Thank you. You may now be seated. Before starting our program tonight, there are a number of people that I would like to recognize this evening. First, Lily Bucci and Bailey Cox from the class of 2023 who are serving as our marshals this evening. Also, the number of Wethersfield High School staff members and parents who worked tirelessly in preparing tonight's commencement exercises. A special thank you to our graduation secretary, Suzanne Curtin, who coordinated tonight's ceremony. To the parents who have spent countless hours fundraising and organizing tonight's Safe Grad festivities, a special thanks to those who will be supervising tonight at the high school. Thank you, and may the force be with you. I would also like to take a moment to recognize 3 of our unsung heroes for their outstanding dedication to Wethersfield High School, whose work behind the scenes daily is invaluable to our school operations. Assistant Principals, Mr. Tyler Webb, Mrs. Tara Yusko, and Athletic Director Michael Maltesi. Thank you for all of your efforts on behalf of the students and staff of Wethersfield High School. As you can see, tonight is truly a team effort. The diplomas being presented this evening reflect not only the hard work and dedication of our students, but the perseverance and commitment of our elementary, middle, and high school teachers, our central office administrators and staff, paraprofessionals, secretaries, custodians, security guards, and cafeteria workers, many of whom are tonight with us celebrating our graduates. They get a round of applause. At this time, I would ask the parents and guardians of tonight's graduates to stand and be recognized. Congratulations and thank you. Each of you have provided support to your children, which has allowed them to reach this milestone. And as a fellow parent of teenagers, I am guessing you may not hear it often, but I know they appreciate your efforts. Thank you, and be seated if you have not. As a relatively new member to the Wethersfield High School community, one of the things that has continually impressed me is our students' willingness to take on leadership roles. You will see this exemplified tonight as our class officers and scholars facilitate tonight's program. Please join me in welcoming our first presenter, Ms. Lena Usello.
My name is Lena Usello, Secretary of the Class of 2022. Tonight I have the honor of introducing the Mayor of the Town of Wethersfield, the Honorable Michael L. Rell, who will offer his greetings. Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Superintendent Emmett, Principal O'Connor, honorary guests, thank you for inviting me to address this outstanding class of graduates. I will keep this brief, as this is your night to hear from your classmates and enjoy this last night together with so many of your lifelong friends. Tonight we celebrate your resilience, your perseverance, your ability to adapt, and most importantly, we celebrate you. These past 4 years have been difficult to navigate for many. Most of all, the graduates sitting here tonight accepting their diplomas. Your 4 years in high school have been interrupted by cancellations of classes, remote and hybrid learning, and finally, back in person for this, your senior year, and you should all be proud of your ability to adapt, stay focused on excelling at your schoolwork, your sports, and at your clubs. You are graduating during a very difficult period. Our world is just starting to come back from normalcy after 2 years of living in a pandemic. We are experiencing a war thousands of miles from our home, but this turmoil is affecting our lives every day. And many of our young men and women sitting before us tonight are entering our nation's military ranks. They may be called upon to serve in this time of crisis, and I wish you all Godspeed in those endeavors. Personally, as a parent to 2 kids going into the 8th and 6th grades, the violence we as a nation are seeing is crippling our country, and it shouldn't. We are not a nation, nor are we a human or a species embedded with hate. We are fighting to overcome this, and this class will be leaders in this change. We are counting on you to be that change. As you accept your diploma tonight and start the next chapter of your lives, be strong, be proud that you have overcome some of the most difficult challenges any teenager should face. But most importantly, don't back down. Confront your obstacles head on and know that you have the support of many willing to be by your side as you navigate a world outside of Wethersfield High School. These qualities will guide you down the path of future success. I wish you all a very happy graduation, and we look forward to many years of you guys making Wethersfield proud. Thank you so much.
Good evening. My name is Min Din, and I am the Vice President for the class of 2022. I would now like to introduce the Vice Chairman of the Board of Education, Mr. John Cassio.
Good evening, everyone. What a great night. Welcome. On behalf of the current Board of Education, good evening, class of 2022. Parents, family, friends, administration, faculty, staff, and town officials. I wish to thank you all for joining us this important day. It's a meaningful and joyful occasion. Believe it or not, 51 years ago, class of 1971, I had the same opportunity, the same night, to graduate from Wethersfield High School. And tonight is your night, class of 2022. I am honored, proud, and humbled to speak to you. It has been a different journey for all of you, one we all experienced together. I've got a few minutes to make an impact on your lives of the 282 graduates, verbally, not in an email, texting, twittering, not even a Zoom. Yes, verbally. Well, here we go. Anything is possible. Graduates, you must seize opportunities to make a difference. Because before you know it, Wethersfield High School, the excitement of this night, even the triumph of your graduation, believe it or not, will only be a memory. You cannot hold on to those realities and emotions of high school experience. Your best friends from the past 4 years may not always be there. Let's hope so. You won't always dislike the person who made you the angriest. Your parents will get amazingly smarter. Keep the line of communication open. They are behind you all the times. And challenge your dreams. But you will never forget that you were felt safe here at Wethersfield, that you were amongst friends, that you wanted and you were needed. You won't forget that you were proud to be a part of a community at Wethersfield High. The reason that you ran, jumped, swam, cheered, danced, sang, played, spoke, calculated, whatever your sport, your passion, or activity, was that you made it yourself at Wethersfield High School. You will be able to remember the magic and that you recall the passion for a very long time. You will always love the music of your childhood, from kindergarten to today. Your taste may change, but the lyrics and the melodies of the music you grew up with will always evoke memories that you cannot ever forget. This will happen for the rest of your life. Many of us are going through that right now. But things will change. Friends, music, dreams, and circumstances hardly ever stay the same. You can hope, perhaps you will pray, but you can never know for sure what will happen in your future. It's your path. Make good choices. Because it's different out there. Whether out there is a 2 or 4 year college, a technical school, military service, a family business, or a temporary job while you decide what you want to do for the rest of your life. It probably won't be exactly what you envisioned. In fact, if I ask for a show of hands for the adults in the audience whose life's work is exactly what they expected on the night of their graduation from high school, many of them would probably not raise their hands. Perhaps some of these adults may have some different leftover dreams. Others are more than likely happier and more successful than they could have ever imagined at 18 years because they made the very best of all circumstances and opportunities that life had to offer. And you certainly have done that, class of 2022. You may have a vision for your life. You may have been given a recipe for success that consists of equal parts of education and hard work. I hope that you will also add a dash of flexibility, a pinch of ingenuity, and liberal amounts of humor. Laughter is a key to everything. Olympian Jackie Joyner Kersey once quoted by saying, "It's important to make your own footprints, not follow in someone else's." So, class of 2022, when things do change, when your plans go astray, seize the opportunity to make it work for you and whatever possible for others. So, I urge you to open your eyes to see the needs of others. Open your ears so that you may hear their voices. Open your heart so that their needs will not go without relief. Don't be afraid to defend the weak because of the anger of the strong. Don't be afraid to defend the poor because of the anger of the rich. Look for places where love and hope and faith are needed. Go to those places and make peace. Class of 2022. A lot of things are going to happen, but please take your place, make your mark, live your life. Be safe, be healthy, be grateful, and above all, please be happy. Good luck. I now have the pleasure of presenting a special award entitled the Wethersfield Board of Education Chairman's Award. This award has been established to recognize a Wethersfield High School student who has achieved outstanding accomplishments in the face of adversity. Described as an organized, hardworking, responsible, conscientious, and passionate about working with children, our first award winner is pursuing a career in early childhood education. Throughout their tenure at Wethersfield High School, this student has been involved in track and field, chorus, treble choir, and a found passion for human rights causes. A self-directed, independent thinker who is conscientious and cooperative in her dealings with peers and staff alike. This student demonstrates a mature attitude who has consistently sought out increasingly rigorous opportunities throughout her 4 years at Wethersfield High School. We are all excited about this future holds for her. Please join me in congratulating our Chairman's Award winner, Miss Megan Souza. At this time, I would like to welcome board members Matt Lacavoli and Amanda Drew to the podium to present this year's Board of Education Awards of Excellence. Matt and Amanda.
Good evening, everyone. In 1995, the Wethersfield Board of Education established the Award of Excellence. Students eligible for this award must graduate in the top 15% of their class, be an outstanding school citizen of sound ethics and moral character who has performed significant service to our school and or community. We can attest this year's recipients are truly worthy of this honor. Our first award winner is a true success story. A tragic loss early in life built a resilient spirit, never allowing for excuses and always working to her full potential. Every success earned is a moment to make her mother proud. This knowledge propels her forward, allowing her to overcome obstacles and meet the challenging goals she sets for herself. Her desire to help those in need will make our award winner an invaluable contribution to our society. one who will make the world a better place. A champion for human rights and social inequities, you will find her actively advocating for the causes she believes in through political action and campaigning, fundraising, and community service projects, all the while staying committed to her studies, working hard to earn her place amongst the top 10% of the class of 2022. This exceptional young woman puts her heart into everything she does. It is my pleasure to introduce the first recipient of the 2022 Wethersfield Board of Education Award of Excellence. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Charlie Seitzinger.
I am honored to introduce the second recipient of the 2022 Board of Education Award of Excellence. Charismatic, driven, and a champion of the underdog, this recipient is truly awesome in every way. A standout in our community because his magnetic personality, positive energy, investment in his academics and extracurriculars, tonight's recipient has the uncanny ability to balance all of their commitments with a huge and eager smile. A 3-season varsity athlete, our award winner is adept at managing time and setting priorities while taking our most challenging classes and excelling. During a discussion with his school counselor this year, he indicated that there's no such thing as boredom, only boring people. If there is an adventure to be had, we expect our awardee to be first in line. There have been countless examples over the past 4 years of our awardee doing the little things that made Wethersfield High School a better place to be, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for him. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Sean Dunn.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Please welcome our next speaker, the president of the class of 2022, Rosario Tyne.
When people start off their speeches with a, "I'm honored to be here," or a "thank you," I struggle to sense the genuineness in that greeting. Therefore, I say with the utmost sincerity, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to Mayor Rell, Superintendent Emmett, members of the board, Wethersfield High School administration, families, and of course, my fellow graduates. For the past 3 years, we have witnessed friends and family members walk across this very stage into a new chapter in their lives. Now, that day is upon us. The class of 2022 has gone through so much. However, we have persevered. The class has come back with strength in the 2021-2022 academic and athletic year. Wethersfield High School saw one of the more successful years in a long time. This fall, led by a mainly senior team, boys soccer continued their dynasty by winning a state championship. And let's not forget about the amazing field hockey team for making the state finals in their history. In the winter, again, with a strong core of seniors, boys hockey brought home another state championship to Wethersfield. And last but not least, the dance team bringing home their third state championship to 2022. While there were many other athletic accomplishments this year, it is just as important to talk about how amazing this class is academically. Many students worked their tails off in the classroom this year to achieve their goal of furthering their education, whether it be at college, trade school, military, or their chosen career. And through the trials and tribulations, the good and the bad, the tears of sadness and joy, today we stand triumphant. We've overcome and emerged triumphant over one of the most difficult challenges any high schooler has ever had to face. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's give the class of 2022 a huge round of applause. We may have not fully grasped the idea that this 4-year period of our lives would come to an end. However, it is certain that these past few years will be going down in the history books. As of June 17th, 2022, over 1 million lives have been taken due to the coronavirus, a virus which induced a pandemic in which the world has never seen since 1918. Since then, America has seen wars, economic recessions, and a vast amount of events that have fundamentally changed the ways high schoolers have had to go about their lives. From March 13th, 2020 to September 2nd, 2021, many students did not even step foot inside Wethersfield High School for a class. That is 538 days. 538. High school is a time where you're supposed to go out, to socialize, to learn, to try new things. This period surely did its damage. Think day-to-day lives and the unknown challenges life will throw at us. I know it firsthand. As the spring of my junior year, I saw my life almost taken from me due to acute health complications. The day was May 4th, 2021, your plain old Tuesday. Instead of being at school or at baseball practice, I was fighting for my life. And to be quite honest, as I wrote this part of my speech, I wanted to say, I've learned so much, or every day I grew stronger. However, that cannot convey what I want to leave this stage with. That day changed me. And every single darn day after that, I have grown wiser and stronger and realized one of my goals in life is to guide people through their tough times. And in my own life, I've learned one huge characteristic, and that's grit. There's a cliche saying, fall down 7 times, get up 8. I tell myself this every day, to get up. It's what got me through my hardest times. Get back up. If your relationship ends, get up. If you fail a test, keep going. If you found yourself in hard times, keep moving. Wherever your journey takes you in life, remember this one thing. If you take away anything from this speech, let it be this. Keep going and get up. Life will hit you harder than you ever thought possible. But I know you can do it because you're standing here, right now. You successfully made it through high school. From the bottom of my heart, I am proud of each and every single one of you and eternally grateful to the teachers and administrators who are there to lift us up at our low moments and teach us new skills and material, because I know they did it for me. To all my fellow graduates, I know with all my heart that the best is yet to come, and I certainly cannot wait to hear about all the great things you are all going to do in life. Never stop getting back up, and until our paths cross again, thank you.
Thank you, Ross. At this time, I have the honor and privilege to introduce to you our Wethersfield High School class of 2022 salutatorian, who will be attending UConn this fall and studying to be a physician, Ms. Olivia Amadeo.
Good evening. First and foremost, I want to give a big thank you to Mayor Rell, Wethersfield Town Council, Wethersfield Public School Board of Education, Superintendent Mr. Emmett, Principal Mrs. O'Connor, Assistant Principals Mr. Webb, Mrs. Yesko, and Mr. Maltesi, Wethersfield High School teachers and faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, my classmates from the Wethersfield High School class of 2022. If I'm being completely honest, I've been worried about delivering this speech since the moment I received the title of the Class of 2022 Salutatorian. I'm absolutely terrified of public speaking, and I don't really believe I could provide any life-changing words of wisdom since I'm only 17 years old and I still have a lot of room to grow. But what I do have is my own personal experience and what I've learned from it, so here I go. I'm extremely fortunate for the opportunity I have had over the past few years and for the opportunity to attend the University of Connecticut studying in their special program in medicine to become a physician. I'm very grateful for this opportunity and I recognize how hard I have worked to achieve this, but there are still some aspects of the past 4 years that have not necessarily been worth it in order to achieve this honor. It wasn't worth sacrificing sleep to push for the high academic standards I expected of myself. It wasn't worth the many teenage experiences I missed out on because I was so focused on my academics. It wasn't worth the constant worrying about the future. It wasn't worth the unrealistic pressures I placed on myself to achieve perfection because we all know this doesn't exist. Don't get me wrong, I'll always focus on my education since my passion for learning is something I will continue to fuel, but I'm also able to step back and recognize that there's more to life than just the grades that we get. I was always so focused on what was coming next that I didn't really take time to slow down and appreciate everything I already had in front of me. All of the amazing people I have met, the lessons I have learned, and the fun random memories that will pop into my head every so often from the past 4 years at WHS. It has taken me a while to become aware of this, but I'm happy to say that moving forward, there are some principles I plan on incorporating into my life so I can make the most of every experience. I hope sharing them will help some of you as well. Take breaks when you need to. Throughout high school, I felt like I always needed to follow a strict schedule packed with studying and extracurriculars in order to be productive. However, taking breaks is also necessary to productivity. Even when you're stressed, remember to breathe and know that in the end, everything will work out. Although our personal obligations may feel like they consume our lives at times, we still need time to play like little kids. If teaching dance classes to kids has taught me anything, it is first that I give my teachers, both at school and at dance, a lot of credit for all the work they do and for putting up with me because I know I would never be able to do it. And second, to take a break and let loose during freeze dance parties because you really are only a kid once. Enjoy the little things in life. I know it's cheesy to say, but while some of my memories were small moments, they were still extremely special and meaningful. This includes a friend showing up to surprise me with flowers after being accepted to my medical school program, having a snowball fight on a day off with my little neighbors, having a dance party with my team on the last day ever at my studio, waking up at 5 a.m. in the summer to watch the sunrise at the beach, and shuffling a playlist to find a new song that changes your perspective. For me, this was Vienna by Billy Joel, which always reminds me to slow down, stop worrying so much about the future, and to enjoy the life I already have in front of me. Learn to focus on yourself. If something is important to you, then that is all that matters, even if other people may not necessarily agree. It has taken me a while to accept that it's okay to feel like your priorities and that your perspective are different from those around you. At the end of the day, you are the only person who truly knows what you need, and you are the one who has to live your life, so it is important to let go of expectations from others. It's okay not to know. As someone who may seem to have their entire life put together from the outside, I'm here to tell you that I don't. Even after spending hundreds of hours working on a college spreadsheet, researching schools, and talking to current college students, I still have absolutely no idea what to expect this fall, and that's completely okay. If life doesn't go to plan, so what? No matter how hard we may try to prepare for the future, we can't control what life throws at us. I still have many questions leaving high school, and I'm sure that I will have even more as I continue to expand my education and my life experiences. But I just want to reassure you that this is all completely okay. It's not going to be easy. Anyone who says it will be is probably lying to you. If the past 4 years have taught me anything, it would be this. Nothing will ever be easy, or certainly not easy for long. There will always be bumps in the road and unexpected challenges, but by changing our mindset through these challenges, we are able to find resilience. Most people in the audience today can probably think of a time when they wanted to give up, but instead decided to persevere because they were able to see an opportunity for growth. This determination is something that I see in the class of 2022. As a class, we have experienced many unexpected challenges, and even during the times we may have wanted to give up, we found the strength to keep going, and I hope we can all carry this strength with us into the next chapter of life. Now, we are finally here. We are moments away from officially receiving our diplomas and moving our tassels to the left side of our caps. We did it. Congratulations to the Wethersfield High School class of 2022. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Olivia. At this time, I am honored to recognize the valedictorian of the class of 2022, Ms. Caroline Provost. Caroline will be attending the University of Connecticut. Please welcome Caroline Provost.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Caroline. I'd like to start off by thanking you for being here tonight and helping us all reach this milestone. I'd also like to say thank you to the teachers and staff at WHS who have been a part of this journey. You've pushed us and believed in us. You've seen a lot of us have really high highs and really low lows, and you did not give up, all so we could walk across this stage today. Thank you to the Wethersfield Public Schools administration for all that you do, especially the things we don't necessarily see. You have made tonight, along with numerous other events, possible, and we sincerely appreciate that. I want to say a huge thank you to our families for the tremendous support and guiding roles you've played in our lives. For the rides, help with work, coming to sports games, among so many other things that keep our daily lives going, thank you. Lastly, I want to thank all of my classmates. You've without a doubt made my high school experience a memorable one, and I am honored to get to stand up here and speak to you. I won't lie, public speaking is not my favorite thing, but I'll do my best. A lot has happened leading up to today. I promise I'm not going to give you the COVID speech that we've heard countless times by now, but we've gone through a lot to get here. 4 years, 12 sports seasons, plays, musicals, a lot of classes, and an impressive amount of adaptability to change. When we came in as freshmen, I don't think any of us could have predicted how this experience would transpire. We've had communal struggles, which I'm happy to say we've made it through, but a lot of us have had individualized challenges, which I feel haven't been sufficiently acknowledged. When talking about our class, many people tend to focus on the impact of the pandemic, which was undeniably a roadblock in our high school careers. Sometimes, though, this can take away from some of the other unrelated challenges we've faced. So I just want to take a moment to express how proud I am of all of you for making it through everything you personally had to in order to get here. All of us took different paths, and we made it here, so clearly we did something right. Throughout high school, we've looked forward to graduation, moving on and doing bigger and better things. That was what drove us to succeed, and now, here we are. Today, when we walk across this stage, we transition into a different and much larger part of our lives. After today, the goal isn't high school graduation anymore. For some of you, it might be a college graduation, medical school, job experience, starting your career, creating a business, or just about anything. Some of you may have no clue what the new goal is, and that's perfectly okay too. I remember in elementary school, at Hanmer at least, we talked a lot about our dreams for the future. Every icebreaker included the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? We had so many answers: teacher, firefighter, doctor, pilot, professional soccer player, astronaut. I mean, we dreamed big. Back then, we could want anything. Nothing seemed unrealistic or too far out of reach. We always heard, if we can dream it, we can do it, which in fact was said by a Disney Imagineer named Tom Fitzgerald, not Walt Disney himself, a little disappointing I will say. Now though, as the when you grow up part is a lot closer, many of us have rethought our answers. Now it's what's realistic, what will make a living, what's socially acceptable. While all of this is admittedly smart, I'd like to think we haven't lost that childlike ability to dream big. I remember my 4th grade class writing time capsules to ourselves 10 years in the future, which now would be just 2 years away. I don't remember exactly what I wrote, and I'm sure there's something there about being rich and living in a mansion with my 14 dogs, but that was the fun of it. I had ridiculously high hopes for myself, and even though I could acknowledge that now, I still want to make my 9-year-old self proud. Maybe not by the time I'm 20, but eventually. All of you can now say that you've graduated high school, and pretty soon, I'm sure all of you will be able to say you have a successful job. It shouldn't end there, though. Do that big thing you've always wanted to do. Travel the world, cure a rare disease, buy a boat, just do something that will make your 9-year-old self proud. People will probably tell you that some of your dreams are naive or impractical, but you may only get one shot to follow them, so just go for it. Focus on your education and career, but don't lose sight of the full picture. When it's all said and done, be able to say you did it for you and you're satisfied with your decisions. What I really want to say and want you to get out of this is that no one's path after high school is exactly the same as someone else's. It's entirely up to you now, so go and do what you need to do to make yourself happy. Any path you take to get there is the right one. We quite literally have the rest of our lives ahead of us, so let's make the most of it. Congratulations, Wethersfield High School, class of 2022, and thank you.
Thank you, Caroline. Please welcome Mr. Scott Rio and the choral airs. I now have the pleasure of introducing our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Michael Emmett, with a few words of wisdom for the class of 2022.
Good evening, distinguished guests, parents, and family members, Wethersfield staff, and the class of 2022. It is an honor to have the opportunity to speak to you tonight as you celebrate this important milestone. Last month, I was in the high school cafeteria, and I happened to see Ross Tyne walking through the cafeteria. We exchanged greetings, and I asked him if he was counting down the days until graduation. I assumed that that response would have been an accurate countdown of the days, right down to the minute. The response was starkly different. Ross responded that he was relishing the days that he had left. After all the extraordinary challenges that you have faced over the past 2 years, it is perfectly natural to want to never look back. I do hope that you take the time to reflect upon your time at Wethersfield High School and recognize the tremendous accomplishments that you have achieved in spite of the adversity that you faced. I hope that you'll reflect on the connections that you've made with your peers and your teachers. I hope that you'll take great pride in the success that you have achieved, whether in the classroom, in the lab, on stage, in the art gallery, in athletic competitions, or in the community. As you set out tonight to seek your future, never forget where you've been and never forget what you have already accomplished. To the class of 2022, I wish you great success and the sincere hope that you will achieve all that you set out to do. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Carly Tinker. I'm the class treasurer of 2022. At this time, I would like to invite Mrs. Siobhan O'Connor, Wethersfield High School principal, back to the podium for the formal presentation of class of 2022.
Thank you, Carly. It's the moment you've been waiting for. Superintendent Emmett, members of the Board of Education, as principal of Wethersfield High School, I certify that the members present this evening have completed their requirements for the diplomas as prescribed by the state of Connecticut and the Wethersfield Board of Education. To all those in attendance tonight, I am pleased to present to you the Wethersfield High School graduating class of 2022. We are now ready to commence the awarding of diplomas, read by Senior Class Advisor, Mr. Brandon Chatfield.
Valedictorian, Caroline Elizabeth Provost. Salutatorian, Olivia Nicole Amadeo. Top 10 scholar, Julia Michelle Wilson. Top 10 scholar, Emma Virginia Hucks. Top 10 scholar, Claire Louise Sipes. Top 10 scholar, Naida Alahajij. Top 10 scholar, Samuel David Gustafson. Top 10 scholar, Mackenzie Lauren Bannett. Top 10 scholar, Joseph Sebastian Geritana. Top 10 scholar, Andrea Buzash. Class President, Rosario Tyne Jr. Class Vice President, Min Din. Let's go. Class Secretary, Lena Ann Usello. Class Treasurer, Carly Marie Coe Tinker. Alani Roseline Adams. Medina Amatovic. Owen Amedovic. Sana Amatovic. Aliza Ijaz. Ella Grace Alger. Lauren Rose Alice. Mazen Altos. Ariel Ambersley. Luisa Susan Amoroso Whittles. Brooke Lynn Arnold. Tage Damon Ashworth. Luciana Marina Oteri. Tommy Ballo. Naveen Kieran Bangalore. Joshua Eric Barbara. Olivia May Barnett. Bruna Barros. James Bellis. Joseph Bellis. Presented by her mother, Connecticut State Representative and former Mayor Amy Bello, Catherine Olivia Bello. Gabrielle Glenn Barassi. Arby Barisha. Ray Steve Batoya. Brian Thomas Bianchi. Layla Bissick. Cindy Baracci. Elia Balani. Aniko Bolek. Molly Ann Bowers. Tanner Stephen Bradbury. Anika Marie Brown. Aiden Matthew Boudet. Tyler Joseph Burgos. Emma Rose Cabral. Joseph Antonio Calafiore. Marco Rosario Capasso. Martina Jordan Carbone. Noel Alexander Carrasquillo. Samra Sekunjanen. Ava Marie Chodorowski. Victor Franco Chanfagnioni. Helena Grace Cicero. Christian Joseph Semino. Erin Elizabeth Clark. Gotcha. James Allen Clark. Noelis Colon Munoz. Jamie Lynn Condon. Antonio Abraham Contreras Jr. Isaiah Irving Cora. Zachary Stephen Crevier. Adriana Renee Cruz. Layla Aries Kukuda. Austin Joseph Zarnecki. Abigail Marie Dagnisi. Riley James D'Amato. Christopher Robert Daly. Greta Marin Dalton K. Adine Dadich. John Carlos Emmanuel de Jesus. Angelina Giselle De Leon. Alana Bieta Renee DePinto. Giovanni Salvatore DeCenzo. Tyler James DePietro. Olivia Egan Deezus. Diego Armando Dominguez. Jake Donahue. Megan Doshi. Sean Kevin Dunn. Amy DuPont. Ava Dijak. Gabriella Elizabeth Jeveltowski. El Hussein El Bashir. Natalie Rose Marie Elliott. Crystal K. Aguilar Engel. Dude. Jake Matthew Erickson. Chastity Lydia Etienne. Brandon Nicholas Feliciano. Jace Christopher Fleury. Fallon Flynn. Naelis Fontanez Rivera. Riley Caroline Ford. Avery Lauren Fredette. Eric Andrew Franco. Jack William Friedas. Christian Eric Friedman Ringwood. Chloe Galares. Juan Esteban Garagoya Caballero. Liliana Rosa Garcia. Diego Fernando Gavidia Rodriguez. Daniela Rose Generis. Jeremy Thomas Gilbert. Roshni Malena Gopal. Alexa Lynn Grenier. David Vladimir Gregorian. Josh Liam Gastel. Sebastian Stefano Gillian. Sarah Ann Gerskis. Irma Guster. Kathleen Claire Hattie. Tanner Walsh Healy. Jack Thomas Hedstrom. Ava Rose Heimgardner. Adele Shirley Hong. Emmeline Nicole Hong. Sawyer John Hoon. Elwa Hatu. Valerie Milagros Waki. Alexander Caesar Jara. Adam Andrew Jensen. Leighton Johnson. Samuel David Johnson. Kaylee Elizabeth Jordan. Rachel Jilka. Tyler Anthony Kamei. Caitlin Karanian. Marco Karpuk. Bridget Lillian Kennedy. Robert Allen Kennedy III. Karina Divya Kadar. Abigail Lynn King. Christina Lucy Kinnery. Andrew Dayton Knapp. Thomas Leonard Christopa Jr. Jack Francis Kolpa. Emily Megan Lacheski. Maxfield Alexander Langdon. Michael Gerard LaPerriere. Benjamin Stephen James Laro. Jake Raymond Laurie. Madeleine Lazala Gomez. Mindy Lee. Tess Lewis Holcomb. Cade Joseph Lippett. Grace Catherine Lasella. Logan Jeanette Lasella. John Leshy. Lola Rose Lombardo. John Robert Lynch. Ethan Hull Malloy. Lena Mara. Zoe Anastasia Martin. Charles Ramsey Martindale. Harold Daniel Martinez. Thomas John Mayfield Jr. Ryan Alexander Mazer. Shane Patrick Mazer.
Can you say Evan as my middle name?
Okay. Presented by his father, former town council member Jim McAllister, Michael Evan McAllister. William Jennings McCarter. Andrew James McDonough. Emily Ann McGuire. Emily Messina. Tiffany S. Minix. Emily Rose Miller. Julia May Miller. Henry Paul Masiri. Amira Mitchell. Paulina Montoya Vasquez. Taylor Mary Moran. Cooper Jackson Moreau. Christian Jean Morel. Andrea Karina Moyano. Anthony Warren Moyer. Camilo Andres Munera. Evan Mitchell Munger. Alexander Griswold Murphy. Shayla Mooskick. Nicholas Nasi. Rowan Michael O'Connor. What? Micah Kanekua O'Donnell. Ava Louise O'Neill. Lillian Lee O'Neill. Gabrielle Patricia O'Neill. Amar Okonovic. Colin Martin Pace. Xavier Mitchell Page. Vincenzo Luciano Peruta. Cassidy Payer. Julia Catherine Peacock. Caroline Ann Peak. Christian Javier Perez. Constantina Petropoulos. Zoe Sophia Petropoulos. Matthew Richard Pierce. Sophia Augusta Parada. Mia Ava Popovich. Connor Thomas Pratt. Anthony Joseph Pretter. Rihanna Pravala. Brandon Albert Papuri. Colby James Quinn. Tatum Violet Radesi. Amisha Monisha Ramnares. Madison Nicole Ramsey. Jacob Justin Reyes. Heather Paige Ribeiro. Alexi Javian Rivera. Alexiana Victoria Rodriguez. Nyasia Marie Rodriguez. Ivana Elise Rodriguez. Jacqueline Anna Rushidi. Yanida Santa Cruz. Isaac Carlos Santiago. Amalia Santos. Gabriela Santos. Tomas Santos. Emily Teresa Sardo. Jordan Leonard Schenkel. Joseph J. Sagredo. Charlotte Ruth Seitzinger. Brianna Shamo. Ariana Schenk. Elizabeth Jane Silver. Fiona Sisson. Torrance Terrell Smith Jr. James Joseph Sosha. Mia Carolyn Summers. Angel Yair Sotelo Sanchez. Emily Rose Sousa. Megan Grace Sousa. Holden Burgess Speed. Mark Alexander St. Andrew. Nathan Henry Staback. Liam McGee Steck. Nicole Paige Strickland. Ryan Santos Sultanum. Connor Lennon Swanson. Maximus Lewis Scythe. Sophia Margaret Swanky. Anissa Ala Tapia. Joseph Francis Tata. Noah Jacob Terzo. Taya Tola. Roberto Anthony Tordonato. Carlos Enrique Torres. Ethan Jacob Torres. Megan Tranberg. Adela Turkovic. Adrian Uzar. Sinan Uzun. Angelica Valentine. Carlos Alberto Vasquez. Oh. Karima Liz Vasquez. Daniel Vega. Amar Velik. Kenny Kai Vu. Allison Joyce Wagner. Leah Teresa Weston. Madeline Wickens. Cameron Elizabeth Wilkinson. Dylan John Wolf. Yiping Shu. Anthony Patrick Zabielski. George Anthony Zach. Alexandra Elizabeth Zatowski. Got you. Anthony Michael Zavarella. How Zoo.
Can I go now?
Anissa Zoto.
Nice job.
I love your energy.
That was awesome.
Will the class officers please join me in front of the stage? Just waiting. I now call upon the class of 2022 to please rise. This is your moment. I now direct the members of the class of 2022 to move their tassels from the right side of their mortarboard to the left side to signify your official graduation from Wethersfield High School. Congratulations and good luck to all of the members. Have a great evening.